Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a video together. So first off, happy Easter to everybody who celebrates Easter. This probably will be uploaded after, but we are going to be doing this video. It's been a long time since Hugo has been in my videos, so I'm sure you guys know Hugo, but this is Hugo. And so this particular video is a little different. We are going to be asking each other questions, and I'm going to put my headphones on while Hugo answers the question, and then vice versa. So I am actually going to jump right into it because I don't want it to be like an extremely long video. All right, you can play the music. So, but the first question is...
What?
The first question is, how did you guys meet? So I will be the first one to answer that, so you can play your music now. So we met in high school, obviously. It was about almost 6 years ago, and I met Hugo in biology class. And I actually saw him first, like... He's jamming. I saw him first in the cafeteria, and then I saw him in biology, and we were always partnered together because we were like best friends. Yeah, so that's how I met Hugo.
So, it's mad loud. How did you guys meet? Alright, so we met in biology class my freshman year of high school. And yeah.
The second question is, who said I love you first? And you probably can hear the music because it's like so loud. Who said I love you first? I think Hugo said I love you first. But I'm not sure, to be honest. I think he did. No, he definitely did. And then I was like, well, it's about damn time. I'm sure that's how it went, because I could swear I didn't say it first, even though I probably meant it first. I don't know. I think Hugo said it first. I'm kind of curious to see what his answer is.
So what's the question? Who said I love you first? I think it was me. Just because I'm a very sentimental person. And she's very mean. So I'm pretty sure I said that I love you first. So 99% sure I said I love you first.
The next question is, what would life be without the other person? I think this is like the most hard question of them all. I don't know. I think it would suck. I think it would be like boring, and I don't know. I don't know. This is a really hard question. It would really suck. I don't know. I feel like I would really just not be as happy as I am right now. I wouldn't have my little Cooper, and I wouldn't have this house. I wouldn't have anything that I have without him. I mean, I probably would be able to have everything I have without him, but it wouldn't mean the same thing. It wouldn't be as personal. It's just... I don't know. I don't think I could picture life without Hugo. I mean, we've been together for so long now, and we were a part of each other's lives before then, and I don't know. I don't think I could I don't think I want to picture that. So it would really be really sad. I feel like I probably would have moved by now, for sure. I don't think I would live here anymore. But yeah.
Alright. What would life be like without the other person? I don't know. Alright, so I think it would be absolutely terrible, just because I've known my beautiful fiance for, about 5 years. So it's, I always see her every day. I live with her. I don't know, it would be really difficult to live without this beautiful angel and a pain in my butt, but it's okay because I still love her.
What's been the hardest part? The hardest part will probably have to be that we met so young, and which, gosh, and like I just personally I can't concentrate with this kind of music.
That was good.
You good? Alright. So yeah, the hardest part is that we met so young, and we actually, the good part is that we have the same beliefs and we want the same things, but I think the hardest part is that we met so young. So we took like a lot of big steps at a really young age, which I wouldn't ever want to take back. But I think the hardest part is everyone around you's opinions. But honestly, I think that this is just for everyone out there too. Follow your heart. Like, what other people say or what they want isn't as important as what you want and what your heart feels. So that's my biggest opinion.
All right. So next question is, what's been the hardest part? All right. So the hardest part is not seeing Tatiana as much as I want, just because I work like 2 jobs, and it's pretty much like from like 7 o'clock in the morning to like sometimes like 10:30 at night. So like the only time that I do see her is like when I go to bed, or like when she's like still awake when I come home. So I think that's like the hardest part, is like not seeing her as much as I want, and like not seeing Cooper. But it's okay. It'll change soon, hopefully.
The next question is, what has he taught you about yourself? Cooper just said it. He has taught me to love myself regardless of what happens, or he has taught me actually a lot about myself. He has taught me to not let anyone overstep their boundaries and kind of walk all over me. I have a really big heart at times, and I can let those things happen, and he has taught me not to do that, to not allow people to treat me any less than I deserve to be treated. He has actually taught me a lot about myself. He has taught me that I can be seriously like angry. I have anger issues at times. Like, just the way that I will flip out over anything. That's a bad thing that he has taught me about myself. Serious anger issues. But other than that, he has taught me a lot more about myself than I actually knew. So.
Alright, so the next question is, what has she taught you about yourself? Alright, so Tatiana actually taught me a lot. Like, before I met her, like, obviously, we were young, and, I didn't really make the best decisions. But still, like, she taught me so much about myself, like, how much, like, I care about, like, other people, like, how much, like, I don't know, like, I'm not really self-centered anymore, and, like, I'm not really that selfish. And, like, I care about other people. I care about, like, I don't know, like, if you see, like, how, like, the day and, like, the life of, like, me, like, how much I care about, like, the dog, like, just the dog, like, I care so much about, like, back then, like, I didn't really care. But, yeah, she taught me, like, a lot.
Next question is, there's this one and another one, but when did you know he was different? I knew he was different when I actually met him. We were in high school, and everybody would be like, oh, he loves this, and he loves that, and he's done this, and he's done that, and he's been with this one, and he's cheated on that one. And I, meeting him, I never got that impression of him. I got, this amazing impression of him. And as we grew as people, as friends, he really changed as a person. the things he would do that other people would tell me, like, oh, he did this and he cheated on his ex-girlfriend, and like, which I knew after realizing the fact, but he changed a lot actually. Like, he didn't, I mean, it never really happened with me, like, after we actually started like dating and we were really serious about things. So that was one thing. I don't know, I just didn't get that impression that other people tried to give me. He's a great kid when he's sleeping.
Alright, so the next question is, when did you know she was different? See, the thing is, she never changed as a person because she's always been weird like this. So she never really changed. So that's what I love about her. She never changes for like anybody. Like people would like tell her like, oh, you need to change. She'll never change, and that's what I love about her. And I hope she never changes for anybody because I love her. All right, just know that.
Last one. What was your first impression? I saw Hugo from across the cafeteria, and I was like, first day of school, he was a freshman, I was a sophomore, you know, I was like cool, and he was still like, you know, just getting into high school, and I saw him, and I remember at that time, like, my best friend, I turned to her, and I was like, who is that? She's like, girl, don't even go there, that is so-and-so's ex, and the so-and-so used to be a friend of mine. And I'm like, what? No way. So he had dated one of my friends, and I was like, damn, like, everything this girl has said to me, like, he's so rude, and, like, not rude, but he was, like, not the nicest person in her description. But I was like, he is fine. Finer than wine. No, but honestly, I was like, he was like my type in every way possible when I like met him, and I was like, that was my visual first impression of him, like, you know. But when I like actually met him and we talked and stuff, he was like, how do I say this? He was just like a very sweet person. Like, he was just very down to earth and like chill, and yeah, that was my first impression of him. And for that day, when I saw him in that cafeteria, it's like, God, give me a class with him. I don't give a, if he was my best friend or my friend's ex, give me a class with him. And I didn't have a class with him all day. Last period of the day, he was in my biology class. Right, honey? Say yes.
You stupid. Alright. What was the question? Alright. What was your first impression? Alright. So the first impression that I ever had with Tatiana, right? So I was in biology class and I came, you know, new freshman. I couldn't like find any class. I got there first. And then she came in late, right? And then I looked up and the only thing I seen was the back of her. Yo, it was nice. You know what I mean? I was like, damn. Right, you know what I mean? Damn. That was like, whoo. And then I, you know, like she always like had her makeup on, you know, always dressed up. And I was like, damn, she's whoo, she hot. God damn. But yeah, so that was my first impression. Whew, even still, look at her. I know she might be a little bit special, but it's okay. Like, what are you doing with your hands, honey? It's okay.
Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like these kind of videos, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see Hugo more, give it a thumbs up. If you like this video, subscribe. Comment down below with any suggested videos you'd have for us to do. Yeah, so we are going to watch these after we actually come back from dinner. We have dinner in about an hour, so we are going to get going. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I actually had a lot of fun doing this. I laughed so much because of, like, was like only trying to imagine what he was saying, and I'm sure he probably felt the same way. Like, what is this chick saying? So yeah, so that is it. We will see you all in the next one.